Drive Double Cab. Visit us in-store off Highway 281 in Grand Island or online at woodhousetoyota.com. Woodhouse Toyota. Let's go places. With approved credit, tax, title, license extra. $299 doc fee due at signing. Stock number GT250370. Offer expires December 31st, 2025. See dealer for details.
55th all-time appearance in a bowl game for the Nebraska Cornhuskers, and even 27 wins to 27 losses all-time, tied for the 8th most bowl appearances in the country. Fans, enhance your grilling game with a Nebraska-made grill from M Grills. Wood pellet and charcoal grills made to last with Nebraska values. Check them out at mgrills.com. A proud supporter of Husker Athletics. Another check-in with the Cornerstone Bank as they present your time and temp. Well, we're indoors, so it's a controlled climate, about 50 degrees outside, getting closer to kickoff. We're about an hour away from kickoff, 12:30 local, 2:30 for those listening back in the Central Time Zone. Getting set to go here in the Las Vegas Bowl. Both teams going through, a lot of the specialists out on the field going through their warm-ups at the current moment on this artificial surface. The Raiders is the home of the Las Vegas Raiders. They play on a grass field. That gets rolled out, and for the bowl game, it will be a turf field for these two teams today. Cornerstone Bank is committed to providing you game-changing solutions for your financial needs. Bank on a solid foundation. Cornerstone Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lenders. We continue along in the CBA countdown to kickoff. Coming up, we have a very special guest. Jessica Cootie is down on the sidelines, and our guy, Emmett Johnson, All-American running back, best running back in the Big Ten this year, as voted on by the coaches and the media. One of the best running back seasons we've seen in quite some time. EJ, as we like to call him, he'll join our pregame show next. Huskers and Utes in the Las Vegas Bowl. Huskers Radio Network.
You're listening to Countdown to Kickoff, brought to you by Central Valley Ag on the Huskers Radio Network.
Preparation is the key to success on game day. And like your favorite Huskers on the field, you need to be ready right from the opening kickoff. Cenex has your pregame routine covered. We've got your salty snacks, your sweet treats, ice-cold beverages to wash them down, and fresh tanks of propane to fire up the grill. Fuel your fandom at your local Cenex station. Husker Pride, powered locally.
Central Valley Ag is here to keep your animals healthy and thriving. Stop into the CVA Feed Store in West Point, Springview, Valentine, or Ainsworth with top brands like CVA Power, Purina, VitaFirm, and DuraFirm for cattle, pigs, horses, chickens, sheep, and even your dogs and cats. Enter by January 11th for a chance to win a $200 CVA gift card. Details at cvacoop.com. Central Valley Ag, the official co-op of Husker Nation.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford Crew.
It's sales event time.
Great time to buy Ranger, Maverick.
Slain it. And F-Series.
America's best-selling trucks for 48 years. Let's light them up.
Now that's some holiday power.
That's holiday pro power on board.
It's like a mobile generator.
Get 0% limited term financing plus 0 down and no payments for 90 days on select Ford vehicles during the year-end sales event at your Midwest Ford dealers, driven by value.
Defend your network like a champ with Hamilton Business Technologies. From end zones to endpoints, our cybersecurity solutions keep your business and your data protected from online threats. We offer real-time threat monitoring, advanced security protocols, and experts who monitor it all for you. You keep doing what you do best, and we will protect the rest. Hamilton Business Technologies, the official business IT partner of the Huskers. Visit us at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
This is the Countdown to Kickoff, brought to you by Central Valley Ag. You're listening to Big Red Football.
Noddle Companies proudly supports the Huskers Radio Network. As a full-service leader in commercial real estate, we create thriving communities. Discover what's new in the Builders District in North Downtown, Noddle Hospitality's latest venture in Exarban Village, and the contemporary living of row house townhomes on Leavenworth. We're welcoming world-class concepts from men's fashion and great eats to gorgeous homes and green spaces, all professionally managed by Noddle Services. These are the Noddle Companies, building a better Nebraska. For more information, check us out on Facebook and Instagram.
In Nebraska, the good life means mornings that wait for you, a porch swing, or a skyline view, work that matters, and time that's yours. Neighbors who wave, stars you can almost touch, a mortgage that makes sense, more space, more time.
always on the run? Me too. As an independent financial professional, I help all kinds of busy people. Young families planning for college, couples working toward retirement, people securing their legacy. Wherever you are in life, Emeritus can help you get more out of life with insurance, employee benefits, and financial services. You're moving fast. Let's help make sure you're on the path to a fulfilling life. Find your next step at emeritus.com. Insurance products issued by Emeritus Life Insurance Corp.
Your next vehicle is waiting for you at Woodhouse Buick GMC. Right now, you can save up to $10,000 off MSRP on the 2026 GMC Sierra 1500 Elevation Crew Cab 4x4. Visit us in-store or shop online today. Woodhouse Buick GMC. We are professional grade. With approved credit, must own and trade in a 2011 or newer vehicle. Tax, title, license extra. $299 doc fee due at sign. Offer applies to select stock numbers. Stock number V260188. Offer expires January 2nd, 2026. See dealer for details.
Allegiant Stadium is the setting today as it starts to fill out with the color, you guessed it, red for Utah and Nebraska. And Husker Nation travels well with the Lincoln Airport, the official airport of Husker Athletics with convenient flights and hassle-free service. It's LNK for the win. Visit LincolnAirport.com. Also enhance your grilling game with a Nebraska-made grill from M Grills. Wood pellet and charcoal grills made to last with Nebraska values. Check them out at mgrills.com. A proud supporter of Husker Athletics. Well, opting out of this game today because he's got an incredibly bright future at the next level in the NFL. One of the great seasons we've seen in quite some time. He dons the number 21. You know the name. Emmett Johnson down on the field live with our very own Jessica Cooper.
Yeah, he made his way to Vegas. He's already training for the NFL, but got a flight here to be able to be here to support his guys. How does it feel to be down here and not be in uniform?
I wouldn't say it feels great. It's cool though to come out and support my team, and I'm just really glad to be here. Glad to be a Husker. Great environment here. Fan base kind of came out like usual, but I'm just blessed to be here and support my team.
All-American, did so many things this season that hadn't been done in a long time, if ever, by a Husker running back. What do you attribute the season that you guys were able to have, and you specifically running the football?
Yeah, I'll say it was great. Obviously we didn't get all the wins that we needed, but at the end of the day, I'm proud of these guys as people, and we've grown as a team and as a program for the past years. We're just going to continue to elevate, and I'm just really proud to be by all these guys in the locker room and all the experiences that we went through, all the hard things we did in the offseason, the mad drills, all that stuff has led to some success here. So I'm really proud, and I don't regret any step of the way.
Kyle, he's been down here doing some social media stuff. He grabbed the mic from me. He's got a future in this, I'm telling you. So I'm going to have you put your analyst hat on, break down each of these running backs for the Nebraska guys. It's going to be filling your role today and what they can provide here for this team.
Yeah, man, running back room as a whole. First off, I just want to say credit to Coach E.J. Barthel, because I know he's going to have them boys ready to go. Makai, explosive guy. All of them can do both. All of them can catch and run the ball. Mosey's going to bring that receiver aspect, being able to catch the ball at the backfield, things like that. Quentin Ives is going to be really physical running downhill. Same with Kenneth. I know he's a little smaller, but he runs behind his pads really well. Contact balance is great, but just an overall room that's hungry, and a room that's hungry and has an opportunity to show what they can do in terms of just helping this program win this game, but also for next year. This is a big step in their careers. It's just showing people what they can do. So I'm really proud of them, and I'm really excited to watch them work today.
It's funny, I talked to Corey Barney earlier this week, and he said they are approaching this just like it's you back there, that you used to always tell them, just get one block, and that's all I need. And he said that they feel the same way about those other guys, that just give them one, and they can spring it open.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, man, that's a special room, and as long as we buy in and play Nebraska football, we'll be just fine. I don't like making things about me. Most importantly, I'm just here to support my guys, but I'm just wishing them the best, and they got a lot of talent in that room, and I have no doubt they'll be ready to play.
All right, listen, you've been watching film, and you feel like this could be a big day on the ground, even without yourself here with this football team.
Hold on.
He's got a clap for the team as a few of the Huskers have made their way out onto the field. Husker fans cheering behind us. TJ Lateef, the offensive lines of the wide receivers, and returners coming back here. This usually would be when you were running out here. Okay, so what is it about the opportunity here today you think it could be a big day on the ground for Nebraska?
Man, just, the boys up front, and just understanding that Coach E.J. is going to put them guys in good position to dominate. And I don't expect nothing but greatness tonight from the running back room. We should be able to run the ball on these boys all day long.
Tell us about TJ Lateef and what his potential is moving forward as one of the leaders of this offense.
Yeah, I said earlier, man, TJ has no ceiling. Just because he's talented. He can run the ball and he can throw. And another thing about him is like he's willing to learn. That's the best thing about him is he wants to be the best. He doesn't want to. He's not confident, or he's not cocky or anything. He wants to learn from other people, and he wants to do the most he can to help the team win. And that's what I'm most proud of about TJ is his ability to do that. You know, most guys, especially as a true freshman, it's not easy to walk into that role, but he's embracing it and he's learning as much as possible. So he has a bright future.
I've talked a lot about that. Just on the sideline, since he's been the guy, you guys rallied around him and seemed to really like playing with him and for him, right?
No, we all love him, man. TJ, he's a warrior, and he's a good people's person. Like, the team respects him as a whole, and he's somebody who wants the team to be successful in any way. A good guy off the field too as well. So I'm really proud of him. Really excited for his future.
Visiting with All-American running back Emmett Johnson here today as he has opted out of this one, but a big opportunity for the guys that have been following in his footsteps for a long time now and ready for an opportunity here today. All right, as you take this next step, what is it about Coach Rule, this program, that has prepared you to be able to take this next step and be successful?
Yeah, I mean, they've been, where I'm trying to get in, that's the NFL, and they've been there for a while too. So I understand that the things that they taught me here are going to translate. I've already started to see that in my training process. It's just like all the things they teach me here is going to set me up for the NFL. And so that's why I tell all recruits, if you're trying to come to a program where you're going to be set up for the next level, this is the place to be. So I have a lot of belief in Coach Rule and what they do here, Coach Overson. They're going to put you in a great position, in a great place. So this is a special place, great people, great place to get your education too, not just football. Great place to get your education. You'll be a better man when you leave here when you come here.
Great stuff. All right, last one I got for you. But biggest keys, and if you were kind of, again, going to put your analyst hat on here for these running backs, for this offense to have success today, what needs to happen?
Just trust your training. Trust what you do every day in practice. Don't make it anything other than that. Take it one play at a time and just go out there and be yourself.
Isn't that what E.J. Barthel just told you when you were taking over my microphone doing interviews?
Yeah, that's literally what he said, man. It's the same thing. We preach it all the time. So, like I said, man, Coach E.J., best Auburn coach in the country, man. He's going to prepare you to be good on the field. You see him out there doing his thing right now, and I'm excited to watch these boys run out today. It's going to be fun.
All right, appreciate your time. Thank you for all the time. We've done so many interviews. Okay.
How's it felt over this past year? Just like being out here, covering Husker sports, whether it's football, whatever. How does that feel for you?
It's been fun, obviously. I love my job very much so. I like doing all the sports, but this team, this program, you talked about it, there's so many great guys like yourself and players that are great to interact with. The coaching staff is awesome, so no, I enjoy every single day. Appreciate it so much. We are up against a commercial break. You'll learn that if you get into broadcasting. But appreciate your time. Best of luck to you. We're excited to follow your career moving forward.
Appreciate it. God bless.
Kyle.
Great stuff from Emmett Johnson down on the field. Yeah, I was looking through my binoculars. He was going from person to person on the bench doing interviews. He's just such a great personality. One of the more favorites since I've been here, really in my career, that I've had a chance to cover. Awesome. Emmett Johnson, look at some of what he's accomplished this year. I mentioned one of the better years for a running back in over a decade. With Doak Walker, semifinalist, Big Ten running back of the year, first team All-American. That via 4 outlets. He led the nation. He had 41% of the team's total yards. That was the most for any single player this year in the country. He was one of only 3 running backs in the nation with over 1,400 yards. Only player in FBS with over 1,400 rush yards, 300 plus receiving yards. He had 46 receptions this year. That was most by any running back in the country. That was most on this Nebraska team. And of course, the way he capped his Nebraska career in style, with 217 yards on the ground against a top 15 run defense in Iowa. We thank Emmett Johnson. We can't thank him enough. And he is a Husker great for sure. And he will be missed on the field. But he'll be on the sidelines today, rooting on some of the younger guys in Isaiah Mosey and Mekhi Nelson. Emmett gave you his keys. Let's get some of the keys from the head coach, Matt Rhule. Had a chance to talk to him a few days ago, getting set for this one. The Matt Rhule pregame show is coming up from Las Vegas, Nebraska, and Utah.
The following is a presentation of the Husker Radio Network. It's time for the Matt Rhule pregame show. Huskers Radio Network.
Welcome into the Matt Rule pregame show. Getting set for the Las Vegas Bowl. This game is brought to you in part by your Midwest Ford dealers. Visit 5fordnow.com for all your truck, SUV, and electric vehicle needs. Kyle Crooks now with Coach. Here we are in Las Vegas. How are the guys settling in? When it's all said and done, it'll be a little less than a week's time that you guys have been out here, but it seems like everything's been really well run from a bowl perspective as you guys get ready to go.
Yeah, the Las Vegas Bowl people, the SRS distribution people, have put on a first-class event. It's been outstanding, from the meeting space to the events to the charity work that the kids did today, to community service, to the being here at Bishop Gorman High School, the elite facilities that we're able to use. It's been wonderful.
And sometimes when you look at these bowl situations, okay, motivation, one of the things that gets put on the table. But these guys just watching practice, hungry to get out there and play. You get an opportunity to play top 15.
Yeah, I mean, we're Nebraska Cornhuskers, and we're very proud of that. We're very proud to walk out there in our uniform. And so our guys, since the end of the season, they've been locked in. They've practiced hard for several weeks. We've gotten better as a team. I think Husker fans are going to see some guys that, you have a couple guys that aren't playing in the game, but you're going to see some guys you haven't seen. And I think people will be excited when they see some of the faces of them.
How about Justin Rett gets a chance to play at his old high school and practice here at Bishop Gorman? I'm sure he'll get an expanded role in this game. Las Vegas kid.
Yeah, no doubt. I know he's fired up. When we came out here for the media days, I asked him, say, where should I eat? What should I do? So I saw his family was at practice today, and so obviously this will mean a lot to him. And he's waiting his turn, with Sean's injury, it gives Justin an expanded role, and we have a lot of confidence in him. He'll be a great player for us.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by the Lincoln Airport. The Lincoln Airport is the official airport of Husker Athletics. Book your tickets at lincolnairport.com. We talk more about Utah next.
This is Big Red Football. It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's sales event time.
Great time to buy Ranger, Maverick,
Slate and F-Series.
America's best-selling trucks for 48 years. Let's light them up.
Now that's some holiday power.
That's holiday pro power on board.
It's like a mobile generator.
Get 0% limited term financing plus zero down and no payments for 90 days on select Ford vehicles during the year-end sales event at your Midwest Ford dealers, driven by value.
Not All Companies proudly supports the Huskers Radio Network. As a full-service leader in commercial real estate, we create thriving communities. Discover what's new in the Builders District in North Downtown, Noddle Hospitality's latest venture in Exarban Village, and the contemporary living of row house townhomes on Leavenworth. We're welcoming world-class concepts from men's fashion and great eats to gorgeous homes and green spaces, all professionally managed by Noddle Services. These are the Noddle Companies, building a better Nebraska. For more information, check us out on Facebook and Instagram.
At Channel, we always show up for our farmers. Is that tar spot or rust?
Incoming!
Definitely rust.
Rick, how did you... Grubbing in to check on your crop, Bill. Let's call your agronomist before that rust can hurt your yield.
That sounds great. But when did you learn to skydive?
Self-taught, Bill. Kind of a prodigy.
From personalized insights to year-round support, Channel Seed pros always show up. Visit channel.com to learn more. Channel, all in, all season. Read and follow pesticide label directions, grain marketing, and other stewardship practices.
M Grills and Blazing Grill Works manufactures wood pellet and charcoal grills right here in Nebraska. M Grills Nebraska-made grills are fighting the battle against cheap disposable box store grills by focusing on quality and longevity. The all-American made parts and heavy steel construction means you can cook reliably all year long, year after year. Support Nebraska manufacturing and get out of the disposable grill game with a high-performance grill from M Grills. You can find them online at mgrills.com. That's M as in Memorial, grills.com. Proud supporter of Husker Athletics.
Hey Husker fans, it's college football season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Hail Marys and walk-on heroes. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be part of all the action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Husker football games or to any other live event in Lincoln, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Nebraska football. Let's go Huskers! SeatGeek.
Bring on Huskers football with new gear from Shields. From jerseys, hats, and accessories, represent your team's iconic colors at the big game. Shields is your ultimate shopping destination with knowledgeable experts and great customer service to get you fitted for your passion. Whether you love style, sports, or the great outdoors, find it at your local Shields or Shields.com. Our experts are here to make every day a win. Shields, proud partner of Husker Athletics and football fans everywhere.
Husker fans, Husker Nation travels well with the Lincoln Airport, the official airport of Husker Athletics, with convenient flights and hassle-free service. It's LNK for the win. Visit LincolnAirport.com. Kyle Crooks and Coach Rule get you set for the Las Vegas Bowl. Very unique situation, which you never know what you're going to get in these bowl games, but they're going to have a new head coach. We knew next year they were going to have a head coach. Just a game earlier, Kyle Whittingham goes to Michigan. Thoughts on their team? It doesn't seem like a whole lot's going to change their motivation coming into this game. What are you ready to do?
No, I mean, they're a 10-win team. They're a top 15 program. I mean, they've got a dynamic offense. Really, it's option offense, and they've been really good on defense, and so they've won a lot of games. And so this is a team they're going to be motivated to finish their season the right way. And I'm sure, especially with the kids on defense, they're going to be playing for Morgan moving forward. They want to have their defensive coordinator and start his head coaching career off with a bang. But we have a lot of respect for them, but we are very focused on playing in Michigan.
You've been working with the defensive line. You got the backwards hat on right now, working with those guys. That's going to be a huge test. How do you control the line of scrimmage, quarterback run game, jet sweep run game? They do a lot of different ways. How do they make you uncomfortable?
Yeah, I mean, it's like watching the Huskers and Coach Osborne. It's option football. It's modern option football. They changed a lot of rules. So on every play, there's two reads. For us, we have to stop the quarterback run, and they still can throw it really well. So their numbers are eye-popping. But our defensive line, those guys have worked really hard for the last month, and they've improved. And I think the great thing is when people see sort of how we'll play structurally, it's a lot of what we think we're going to be like next year, and we should be really prepared.
When you look at them defensively, we talked about their run game. What can we expect? I mean, this year they've been very good against the pass. There's been some issues against the run, but how do you see them on tape?
Yeah, I mean, elite man-to-man coverage, pressure team, they blitz you, they play man. They've been great versus the pass. They've struggled versus the run the last couple of games, and so obviously we go out there, not having Rocco Spindler, not having Emmett Johnson. We have a lot of confidence in Tyler Canuck. We have a lot of confidence in Sam Sledge, Preston Tanua, and Isaiah Mosey, Quentin Nyes, and Makai Nelson. I think this is their opportunity. So we have to run the football to have a chance in this game, and I think Dana has a good plan.
Final segment with Coach as we get you set for the Vegas Bowl. That's next.
On the Huskers Radio Network.
At Channel, we always show up for our farmers. Is that tar spot or rust?
Incoming!
Definitely rust.
Rick, how did you... Dropping in to check on your crop, Bill. Let's call your agronomist before that rust can hurt your yield.
That sounds great, but when did you learn to skydive?
Self-taught, Bill. Kind of a prodigy.
From personalized insights to year-round support, Channel Seed Pros always show up. Visit channel.com to learn more. Channel, all in, all season. Read and follow pesticide label directions, grain marketing, and other stewardship practices.
Hey Husker fans, it's college football season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Hail Marys and walk-on heroes. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets, so you can be part of all the action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Husker football games or to any other live event in Lincoln, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Nebraska football. Let's go Huskers! SeatGeek.
This is Big Red Football.
At Channel, we always show up for our farmers. Is that tar spot or rust?
Incoming!
Definitely rust.
Rick, how did you... Dropping in to check on your crop, Bill. Let's call your agronomist before that rust can hurt your yield.
That sounds great, but when did you learn to skydive?
Self-taught, Bill. Kind of a prodigy.
From personalized insights to year-round support, Channel Seed Pros always show up. Visit channel.com to learn more. Channel, all in, all season. Read and follow pesticide label directions, grain marketing, and other stewardship practices.
M Grills and Blazing Grill Works manufactures wood pellet and charcoal grills right here in Nebraska. M Grills Nebraska-made grills are fighting the battle against cheap disposable box store grills by focusing on quality and longevity. The all-American made parts and heavy steel construction means you can cook reliably all year long, year after year. Support Nebraska manufacturing and get out of the disposable grill game with a high-performance grill from M Grills. You can find them online at mgrills.com. That's M as in Memorial, grills.com. Proud supporter of Husker Athletics.
Husker fans, enhance your grilling game with the Nebraska-made grill from M Grills. Wood pellet and charcoal grills made to last with Nebraska values. Check them out at mgrills.com, a proud supporter of Husker athletics. Kyle Crooks and Matt Rule get you set for the Huskers and Utah Utes in Allegiant Stadium. How about the setting? You start a season in the NFL Stadium at Arrowhead. Now, this is probably one of the best stadiums in the country. It sticks out like a sore thumb here in Vegas. How about the setting, you guys?
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. We had a chance to go to the Giants-Raiders game today. Really cool to see, have our guys go see an NFL game. We saw an NBA game last year, see an NFL game, and I think it was good for our guys to be in that stadium. It's big, it's majestic, to be quite honest with you. I had a chance to see Bud Crawford fight here. He went in that fight, an underdog, went out there and proved what he had to do, and we're taking some motivation from that.
And Coach, when you stepped back from it, this program has the opportunity to win back-to-back bowl games. They haven't done that since 08, 09, right? So you could do something here that hasn't been seen for a while. The seniors, I mean, this is an opportunity for a lot of these guys to play their last college years. So what's the message maybe to those guys that want to go out and knock?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is here said it the very first day we were here. Yes, everyone to focus while they were here. This is the last chance for this team to play a game together. And the seniors, you look at guys that are transferred in, you look at guys that walked on, you look at guys that started, had injuries. You look at a Javen Wright playing in the 7th season. I mean, there's so many different stories. Each one has a unique story. But at the end of the day, they have a chance, as you said, to go out there and represent Nebraska, represent the state of Nebraska and get a win.
Final one, Coach. TJ Lateef, how's he ready to go?
TJ's going to play great. He's healthy. He's moving around. He looks great. Jalen Ramsey, Marcus have also had two good weeks. So this is why TJ came here. A year ago, he was at Florida, but he was the scout team quarterback, getting his first college couple of reps, and he's out here now as a starting quarterback at the University of Nebraska.
All right, Coach, appreciate it. Best of luck today.
Thanks, brother.
We continue with more after this. It is the Huskers and the Utah Utes in the Las Vegas Bowl.
On the Huskers Radio Network.
M Grills and Blazing Grill Works manufactures wood pellet and charcoal grills right here in Nebraska. M Grills Nebraska-made grills are fighting the battle against cheap disposable box store grills by focusing on quality and longevity. The all-American made parts and heavy steel construction means you can cook reliably all year long, year after year. Support Nebraska manufacturing and get out of the disposable grill game with a high-performance grill from M Grills. You can find them online at mgrills.com. That's M as in Memorial, grills.com. Proud supporter of Husker Athletics.
Let's pause 15 seconds for station identification on the Huskers Radio Network.
SRS delivers integrity and purpose through the fastest growing family of independents in the country. Company by company.
Person by person.
Rooftop by rooftop. SRS distribution delivers more than building products. SRS delivers dreams.
Welcome back to the Acres Broadcast Center at Memorial Stadium in Lincoln. I'm Matt Coatney. Let's take a quick look at a Nebraska lottery scoreboard. There were 3 bowl games yesterday, 2 involving Big Ten teams. Today there are 4 bowl games plus 1 college football playoff matchup with the Big Ten represented. In 4 of those 5 games yesterday, Brett Bielman and the Fighting Illini defeated Tennessee 30-28 in overtime in the Music City Bowl. Illinois has won 9+ games in back-to-back seasons for the first time. 16th ranked USC is the first Big Ten team to lose a bowl game this season, blowing a double-digit lead in the 4th quarter and losing in overtime 30-27 to TCU in the Alamo Bowl. The early bowl game yesterday was Coastal Carolina against Louisiana Tech. Tech making a record 7th appearance in the Independence Bowl. These teams will be conference opponents in the Sun Belt next season. But in the final game as a member of Conference USA, Tech rallied to defeat Coastal Carolina 23-14. Today's bowl game action, 2 games already underway. 23rd ranked Iowa and 14th ranked Vanderbilt in the Reliant Quest Bowl in Tampa. The first ever meeting between these 2 programs. The SEC is the nation's worst, 2-5 in bowl games, with Vandy trailing now 31-24 to Iowa, 11-19 to go in the game. Arizona State against Duke in the Sun Bowl in El Paso, Texas. Former Husker Jeff Sims is 3-0 all-time as a starter against the Blue Devils, with all 3 wins coming during his time at Georgia Tech. He got the Sun Devils on the board first on a 2-yard scoring run. He's also thrown a scoring pass. That game is tied 14-14 late in the 4th quarter. I'm Matt Coatney in the Acres Broadcast Center in Lincoln. Get ready, Nebraska. The Huskers are bowling in Vegas. Kyle Crooks, Damon Benning, Jessica Cootie are all set to go. Nebraska versus Utah. The Las Vegas Bowl. Husker football next.
Thank you to our youth package sponsor, Carol's.
It's time for Nebraska Cornhuskers football.
I think people, when they hear my tone, they can tell that I have high expectations for this team. When you have high expectations, you have to have high standards. And I think at every turn, the players have matched and exceeded the standard that we've laid out for them.
8-yard touchdown run. Johnny Rogers, the Heisman Trophy winner. Here he goes to Kenny. Kenny on the left side. Touchdown. Rozier running to the 50, to the 45, left side to Fryer. He's for 40. He's gone home by mile. Another one. Touchdown. Touchdown. Tommy Frazier. Touchdown. Corey Touchdown. Touchdown. Nebraska's quarterback, Chuck Berringer. 10, 5, touchdown, Amon Green. Got by Mike Bitter. Eric Kraus fakes the pitch. Keeps it. Keeps it to 25. There he goes. McKinson. What a spectacular run for touchdown here, Abdullah. What an amazing catch and run.
The process works for those who will work. The process is undefeated for those who won't be defeated.
Takes a snap, fade route, back run of the end zone.
50-50 ball. Was it caught?
Unreal.
Touchdown! Leaping one-handed catch, tumbling in the end zone. Dane King, 25-20, William 20, 15-10-5, touchdown, Huskers! Oh, that was incredible!
Brought to you locally by This is the pre-kickoff show, brought to you by the Nebraska Lottery.
Welcome into the Nebraska Lottery pre-kickoff show. We welcome you to the SRS Distribution Las Vegas Bowl inside Allegiant Stadium, with the Nebraska Cornhuskers getting set to square off with the Utah Utes. Hi everyone, we welcome you inside the broadcast booth. I'm Kyle Crooks, and to be joined by two-time national champ Damon Benning. Jessica Cootie is down on our sidelines as well. The Huskers with some missing parts to the portal, handful of injuries as well. We'll get to some new news when it comes to the injury front as well. Handful of new coaches, part of some tweaks here for next season coming up. We'll take on 15th ranked Utah, who for a large portion of this season had been in that college football playoff conversation, finished the regular year at 10-2. The Utes have been in the headlines themselves when their longtime head coach Kyle Whittingham at first stepped down to hand the baton to their now head coach in waiting, defensive coordinator Morgan Scalley, who today will coach his first game. Then Coach Whittingham, he gets announced as the head football coach at Michigan, so he will try his hand here in the Big Ten. With that, Scalley now makes his head coaching debut here in the Vegas Bowl. Perhaps some of the Utah fans who have made that 5.5-hour drive from Salt Lake City a little bit shaken up with how this news is taken hand here for the Utah Utes heading into this bowl game. So a lot of change for their program. We'll see how that plays out as this game moves along. For the Huskers, evaluations continue to be underway for what this roster will begin to look like in 2026. The transfer portal getting set to open up in a few days as well. There's some questions that we'll have to find answers to soon enough. And in this game, led the quarterback position by TJ Lateef, making his 4th career start. On the flip side, the hope is for a better defensive effort than what we saw towards the end of this year in the final 2 weeks of the regular season. That group will be led today by interim defensive coordinator Phil Snow. Also, some news today on the injury front. Isaiah Hunter is in street clothes, and we'll get more about that on with Jessica Cootie coming up in the next segment of who's in and out. But we'll perhaps get some more on Isaiah Hunter, who's down, kind of went through some warm-ups. We'll get some more on that when Jess joins us here in the next segment. But for this matchup, this will be just the 5th all-time meeting between these two programs in Utah and Nebraska, last of which in 1992. All 4 previous meetings have been in Lincoln. Also, what's at stake here today? A chance to end a 29-game losing streak against AP-ranked teams. So a lot to talk about as we move along. Again, we'll talk about what's happening on the field in warm-ups. Jessica Cootie will join me. Two-time national champ Damon Benning will get his thoughts and keys to this matchup today. A chance to win back-to-back bowl games in back-to-back years. We've not seen that since 2008. in 2009. Fans, put away your sleigh. The Nebraska Lottery's Yuletide Ride promotion is back, and you can win a new SUV or $1,000. Just enter non-winning Merry Money Holiday Scratch tickets by January 20th, 2026. Top prize odds vary by game. Jess and DB join me next on the Huskers Radio Network.
You're listening to the Pre-Kickoff Show, brought to you by the Nebraska Lottery on the Huskers Radio Network.
Did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you.
See shelter agents Reed Duvall, Natalie Kerr, or Mike Shefford in Lincoln today.
If there's one thing Nebraska's known for, it's our beef. And Nebraska soybeans feed a lot of them, and even more pigs and chickens.
I'm Jason Pinky, a farmer near Craig, Nebraska. Soybeans are vital for feeding our livestock, and they're also a powerhouse protein source for people worldwide. Our world needs protein, and Nebraska soybeans are making a difference.
From tailgate grills to global plates, farmers deliver affordable, nutritious protein to build muscle and energy for everyone. Nebraska soybeans, feeding, fueling, and innovating for the future.
M Grills and Blazing Grill Works manufactures wood pellet and charcoal grills right here in Nebraska. M Grills Nebraska-made grills are fighting the battle against cheap disposable box store grills by focusing on quality and longevity. The all-American-made parts and heavy steel construction means you can cook reliably all year long, year after year. Support Nebraska manufacturing and get out of the disposable grill game with a high-performance grill from M Grills. You can find them online at mgrills.com. That's M as in Memorial, grills.com. Proud supporter of Husker Athletics.
This is Big Red Football.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford Clear. It's sales event time.
Great time to buy Ranger, Maverick.
Slate it. And F-Series.
America's best-selling trucks for 48 years. Let's light them up.
Now that's some holiday power.
That's Holiday Pro Power onboard.
It's like a mobile generator.
Get 0% limited term financing plus zero down and no payments for 90 days on select Ford vehicles during the year-end sales event at your Midwest Ford dealers, driven by value.
I would have never had the chance to see my daughter become a doctor. Because my mom wore a seatbelt that day, I get to hug her when I go home. And then it clicked. Because I wore my seatbelt, I learned that one moment in time can change a person's life forever.
Brought to you by NDOT Highway Safety Office.
The day we were hit was the second to last day of our high school careers.
We were about to graduate as best friends together.
And then it clicked. Because we wore our seatbelt that day, we still get to experience life together.
Brought to you by NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Bring on Huskers football with new gear from Shields. From jerseys, hats, and accessories, represent your team's iconic colors at the big game. Shields is your ultimate shopping destination with knowledgeable experts and great customer service to get you fitted for your passion. Whether you love style, sports, or the great outdoors, find it at your local Shields or shields.com. Our experts are here to make every day a win. Shields, proud partner of Husker Athletics and football fans everywhere.
For almost 50 years, Sid Dillon Buick GMC Cadillac in Fremont has been more than just a dealership. We're a family, dedicated to serving yours. Shop Nebraska's #1 volume Buick GMC dealer for the new car, truck, or SUV to fit your needs. We're also your GMC Business Elite dealer for commercial vehicles. Visit us at SidDillonBuickGMC.com. GMC, we are professional grade.
You're listening to the Pre-Kickoff Show, brought to you by the Nebraska Lottery on the Huskers Radio Network.
First meeting between these two programs in football, Nebraska and Utah, in 33 years. Last time they met was 1992. Here today, the setting is Allegiant Stadium in Sin City, Las Vegas, the SRS Distribution Las Vegas Bowl inside what is one of the crown jewels of the NFL, built in 2020. Allegiant Stadium, home to the Las Vegas Raiders. Back here on the Pre-Kick Show, Kyle Crooks, two-time national champ Damon Benning, Jessica Cootie is down on the sidelines. All right, DB, you've been here for, it feels like a month. How does it feel? How do you think this team is settled in? 5 practices at Bishop Gorman, ready to go against a top 15 team.
Well, if organization and protocol means anything, they should win the game. But since it's actually played on the field, it'll be much bigger than that. But I like their discipline. kind of like how they've gone about their business, and it's a tricky balance. You've been here for a long time, and it's easy to get distracted by things that are non-business even. So that balance has been fun to watch handle, especially for young people having been through bowl game preparation myself. And Casey, listen, I think this is still going to boil down to be a pretty simple game. We'll outthink it and make it about a lot of things, but it's going to come down to blocking, tackling, and your ability to take care of the football. Time elapsing doesn't change that.
You know, one thing about this season is Nebraska has not turned the ball over this year. I was looking at a total of 10 turnovers this year. They haven't done that in a long, long time. I think 2009 was the last time that they had that few a number of turnovers. But when you look at it, a team that hasn't turned the ball over, of course, Emmett Johnson won't be here. This is a big chance for Isaiah Mosey, Mekhi Nelson to show something here.
Yeah, and I like both guys. And I was joking with Jess all week, and I talked to B-Mac about it in the pregame. Part of it for me is not just the excitement for the opportunity for them, but I always joke with you, I'd rather be right than well-liked. I like these guys in the preseason, and I thought they'd have an opportunity to have an impact. I did not see Emmett's dominance in catching the hot hand over time. So I just want to see if I can evaluate, because I felt like if these guys got double-digit touches or a chance to get lathered up, they could be pretty spectacular. So I won't have to wait very long to see that health withstanding.
And I should say that the fewest number of turnovers since, that was 12 in 1992. So you have to go back even further when they've had a season with fewest turnovers. So great stuff, DB. Let's head down to the field. Jessica Cootie, you saw the team warm up, and you've been here about a month as well, watching this team getting set to go. And Bishop Gorman, you've had a lot of great content this week, a chance to talk to the coaches and the guys. What's your feeling heading into this game?
Yeah, I'm excited to see how this team comes out. There's a lot of storylines, a lot of question marks. We'll see how some of the guys respond to some opportunities, including guys like Keelan Smith and Quinn Clark. Kyle, you mentioned earlier, no Isaiah Hunter today, so a big piece of this offense will not be available. The Kill Shorts has the guys come out and do a little bit of warm-ups in their street clothes before they go back and put the full uniforms on. So Hunter was out doing that, but then when the team came back out, not in uniform. So no Isaiah Hunter today. Deshaun Singleton has been reported is out, so Marquise Buford Jr. will get the start there. Tyler Canuck, another guy we've talked a lot about leading up into this matchup today. He'll get the start at right guard in place of Rocco Spindler. He's got a huge club on his left hand, but it's not his plant hand, so he'll be good to go. And backing up Tyler will be Sam Sledge there at that right guard. We always talk a lot about who takes the number one snaps, right, for the running back. It's going to be a rotation no matter what, but it was Isaiah Mosey that did take the number one snaps there in the team warm-up portion with the offense. Jeep Wade, it was interesting watching him. He changed up some of the warm-ups and how that the offensive line prepared here today, so already making his mark on things. Javen Wright has a big knee brace on his left knee. He was having a conversation with Rob Dvorak about that, so maybe bothering him a little bit. We'll keep an eye out on that. So it looks like Marquez Watson Trent and Vincent Schaefers will get the start there, and not as much depth there in that linebacker spot as Dawson Merritt out. He's down here on a scooter, so not available there. So I think I've checked it all off, guys. I'll keep you posted. It's going to be an ongoing storyline, I think, developing to see who steps up and who's going to be available and who might make the most of their opportunities here today.
Yeah, Jess, bowl games are like boxes of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Who's going to coach? Who's going to play? You have a lot of new coaches here. Jeep Wade already sort of putting his imprint into that offensive line. We talked about Isaiah Hunter, DB, who maybe could step up. One of that young core of wide receivers might have a chance.
Yeah, so I think there's a couple of prime candidates. Obviously, Quinn Clark and Keelan Smith will have every opportunity. I've watched them a ton this bowl game practices. Listen, Hunter was trying to give them as good a look when he was waiting, kind of seeing how that hand was going to respond. He was playing a lot of DB and giving them some looks on the competition scrappy squad. So the young guys will be ready. And I think that's what it's always the crapshoot with bowl games, Casey. Coaches will tell you it typically boils down to who wants to be here if you're not in these college football playoffs. And I tell you what, with Nebraska going with so many young guys, the level of excitement and attention to detail has been at an elite level. We'll see. It's grown-ups going against a very young team. when you look at Utah versus Nebraska. But if you look at want to, not to go all Denzel Washington, but it could be the great equalizer.
And you look at some of the young guys, maybe Justin Rhett, who had a chance to practice at his high school, Bishop Gorman, and back here in Las Vegas. He'll see a lot more time and a lot more snaps here today, continuing to see guys like Rex Guthrie. Riley Van Poppel, who ended the season with a season-high 53 snaps. He's been wearing a black shirt heading into this bowl game. Does he have a big day? You talked about it with Phil Snow, a conversation that we ran early in Countdown to Kickoff. Eye discipline is going to be huge. There's a lot of eye candy in this offense.
Yeah, well, one of the things I'm excited about, since I hadn't seen you in a couple of days, is just watching you set the stage for formations and movement. Yeah. You will have your hands full when it comes to Utah because pre-snap adjustments will be at a premium. And for Nebraska, it boils down to fundamentals. Don't let your eyes play tricks on you. There's multiple options within everything Utah does, from jet sweeps to zone to QB run game to the RPO. So when you watch it all pre-snap, you can't get distracted. You have to stay grounded, which is why with bowl prep, film study is so important. You just have to hope that Utah hasn't made a ton of adjustments in terms of what they put on film.
Yeah, Coach Rule was telling me in our pregame radio interview it has elements of the Tom Osborne offense in the 90s.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah.
Because there's always a triple component to it, whether it's QB run, the give, or getting the ball out on the perimeter via the pass or pitch. So I agree completely with Coach Rule and his assessment, where there's a lot of triple elements to everything that the Utes do.
I think what's fascinating, too, is we always, and you've said this, and I've picked this up, the difference between dual threat quarterbacks and guys that can be mobile, effectively mobile. I think you put TJ in effectively mobile, that category. I think you got two guys here in Dampier and Burt Ficklin, who's a true freshman, that a lot of people think that might even be better than Dampier. Those are dual threat guys.
Well, that's a great distinction. And that's a good example that's tangible that I think our listeners can get their arms around. They are run first, better runner than thrower guys. I would not put Latif in that category, but for Nebraska, it's this difference between simple and easy. It sounds simple for me to say, not easy to execute. Utah makes you play 11 on 11. You have no plus advantages, so you have to get off blocks. And when you arrive, get guys to the ground.
Yeah, you got to tackle here today. As we continue along here on the pre-kick show, we'll have starting lineups coming up as Utah's band exits the field. I think Nebraska's band just finishing up as well, getting back to their seats. Both bands are here, and there's a lot of red here inside Allegiant Stadium. Getting closer to kickoff. We'll have a local kickoff of 12:32, 2:32 back in the Central Time Zone. Coming up, we'll have starting lineups, Utah and Nebraska, here from the Las Vegas Bowl, the Huskers Radio Network.
You're listening to the Pre-Kickoff Show, brought to you by the Nebraska Lottery on the Huskers Radio Network.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew. It's sales event time.
A great time to buy Ranger, Maverick.
Slaying it. And F-Series.
America's best-selling trucks for 48 years. Let's light them up.
Now that's some holiday power.
That's holiday pro power on board.
It's like a mobile generator.
Get 0% limited term financing plus 0 down and no payments for 90 days on select Ford vehicles during the year-end sales event at your Midwest Ford dealers, driven by value.
I got to see my brother get married.
I would have missed my dad's birthday.
Because I wore my seatbelt, I had the privilege of being part of this special day.
I got to go home and see my family again.
Does it click yet?
Brought to you by NDOT Highway Safety Office.
I would have never had the chance to see my daughter become a doctor.
I was able to go to my brother's graduation.
I wouldn't have adopted my first pet.
And then it clicked. My seatbelt saved my life. Does it click yet?
Brought to you by NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Bring on Huskers football with new gear from Shields. From jerseys, hats, and accessories, represent your team's iconic colors at the big game. Shields is your ultimate shopping destination with knowledgeable experts and great customer service to get you fitted for your passion. Whether you love style, sports, or the great outdoors, find it at your local Shields or Shields.com. Our experts are here to make every day a win. Shields, proud partner of Husker Athletics and football fans everywhere.
This fall, be ready for every tailgate, touchdown, and adventure in a perfect car, truck, or SUV from Sid Dillon Chevrolet. Visit us in Blair, Crete, Fremont, or Wahoo and shop Nebraska's #1 volume Chevy dealer group. We're also your Chevrolet Business Elite dealer, offering medium-duty trucks and low-cab forwards. Visit us at siddillanchevy.com. Together, let's drive.
You are what drives us, Sid Dillon.
This is Big Red Football.
That's my neighbor Joe. Hey, Joe.
Hey, John.
Joe's about to make a big mistake. Hey, Joe, think it might be a good idea to call 811 to have the utilities marked before you start digging?
I'm not digging very deep. It's no big deal.
No big deal.
Dad, the TV's out. Internet, too.
Remember, safe digging always starts with a free call to 811. Oh, what a knucklehead.
Brought to you by Nebraska 811.
This is your Nebraska State Treasurer here to let you know how you can tackle college savings with Nest 529 Education Savings. Nothing opens the door to big dreams like higher education. When your child's dreams start turning into real-world ambitions, you can be ready by enrolling in a Nest 529 account. With Nest 529, you can enjoy multiple tax benefits with a convenient, easy-to-manage account offering multiple investment options. Enroll today at nest529.com. It's the perfect game plan.
Nebraskans are choosing chiropractic for better health. Why chiropractic? Because it's safe, drug-free, and a cost-effective treatment option for back and joint pain. Plus, all generations can benefit from natural chiropractic care. Choose chiropractic first for pain relief or to improve your mobility, athletic performance, or overall wellness. Make chiropractic your first choice for better health, and find a chiropractic physician near you at nebraskachiropractic.org. Get your life back with chiropractic.
For almost 50 years, Sid Dillon Buick GMC Cadillac in Fremont has been more than just a dealership. We're a family dedicated to serving yours. Shop Nebraska's #1 volume Buick GMC dealer for the new car, truck, or SUV to fit your needs. We're also your GMC Business Elite dealer for commercial vehicles. Visit us at siddillanbuickgmc.com. GMC, we are professional grade.
You are what drives us, Sid Dillon.
You're listening to the Pre-Kickoff Show, brought to you by the Nebraska Lottery on the Huskers Radio Network.
Lights are down here in this facility, Allegiant Stadium. Boy, this thing is really nice. Built in 2020, getting set to go for the SRS Distribution Las Vegas Bowl. 55th all-time appearance in a bowl game. Back-to-back years for the Huskers in a bowl game, taking on the Utah Utes. Take a look at today's starting lineups, brought to you by Nebraska Soybean. Nebraska Farm Fact, Nebraska soybeans are an innovative alternative to petroleum in many everyday products. First for the Husker offense, of course, the Huskers coming in at 7-5. Finish up conference play at 4-5 in the Big Ten. Let's go left to right for Jeep Wade's news squad on the offensive line. Left tackle Elijah Pritchett gets the start. Henley Lutowski at left guard. Justin Evans will be at center. Tyler Canuck making his first career start. He had a hand injury during the bowl preparations, but he is going to make his first career start against his old team. He was a Utah Ute, and he is from the state of Utah. So look forward to that. Tyler Canuck will make his first start in place of Rocco Spindler. Meanwhile, Turner Corcoran is at right tackle. TJ Lateef, of course, his fourth career start as he finished up the year, 3 consecutive starts to end the regular season. Running back position without Emmett Johnson. You heard him a little bit earlier in the pregame. Looks like Isaiah Mosey will see that first snap. We'll see a lot of Mekhi Nelson, perhaps Quentin Ives and Kenneth Williams in certain situations. At the wide receiver, no Isaiah Hunter today. He is out in street clothes, as Jessica Cooney reported. Ja'Cory Barney, Dane Key, and perhaps more of Quinn Clark today, along with Keelan Smith. Luke Lindenmeyer as well will get the start at the tight end spot. Defensively in the secondary at the corners, Andrew Marshall at one corner, Donovan Jones at the other. Rex Guthrie along with Marquise Buford perhaps could see Justin Rhett see the start. Marquess Watson-Trent, Vincent Shavers at the linebackers, D-line, Cam Lenhart, Riley Van Poppel, and Keona Davis. We step aside. Both teams get set to emerge for the Las Vegas Bowl on the Huskers Radio Network.
At Channel, we always show up for our farmers. Is that tar spot or rust?
Incoming! Definitely rust.
Rick, how did you?
Dropping in to check on your crop, Bill. Let's call your agronomist before that rust can hurt your yield.
That sounds great, but when did you learn to skydive?
Self-taught, Bill. Kind of a prodigy.
From personalized insights to year-round support, Channel Seed pros always show up. Visit channel.com to learn more.
channel. All in, all season. Read and follow pesticide label directions, grain marketing, and other stewardship practices.
Central Valley Ag is here to keep your animals healthy and thriving. Stop into the CVA Feed Store in West Point, Springview, Valentine, or Ainsworth with top brands like CVA Power, Purina, VitaFirm, and DuraFirm for cattle, pigs, horses, chickens, sheep, and even your dogs and cats. Enter by January 11th for a chance to win a $200 CVA gift card. Details at cvacoop.com. Central Valley Ag, the official co-op of Husker Nation.
RE/MAX is the official real estate partner of Nebraska Athletics, and we understand there's a number for everything: square footage, down payment, interest rates. But how do you measure the trust you have in your agent? For a RE/MAX agent, it's not about numbers on a contract. It's being a trusted RE/MAX agent. That means you'll get honest advice, expert guidance, and someone who's committed to your success. Because while numbers count, trust is what truly matters. RE/MAX, the official real estate partner of Nebraska Athletics. Each office independently owned and operated.
From Omaha to Ogallala, Nebraska is 2 million Huskers strong. And Medica has health plans to cover them all. From the farmer with a growing family, to the barista at the corner coffee shop, to the grandpa who gets his grandkids off to school. No matter where you are in life, we have health plans to meet your needs. With Medica, you're not just covered, you're cared for. Find out more at medica.com. That's medica.com.
You're listening to the Pre-Kickoff Show, brought to you by the Nebraska Lottery on the Huskers Radio Network.
You guys believe in each other, believe in yourselves, believe in the process, one snap at a time. RVB, every snap, what's next? Play like brothers. Play like brothers! Pick each other up!
This is head coach Matt Rule, and Nebraska Football is on the air on the Huskers Radio Network. Now let's head inside the broadcast booth for the call of the game. Alongside Jessica Cootie and Damon Benning, here's Kyle Crooks.
We welcome you to Allegiant Stadium, the setting for the Las Vegas Bowl. It's the Nebraska Cornhuskers for one final time in 2025 as they line up against the 15th ranked Utah Utes. Hi everyone and welcome inside the broadcast booth of this NFL venue alongside two-time national champ Damon Benning, Jessica Cootie down on the sidelines. I'm Kyle Crooks. This place is really filled out. It is loud. Huskers and Utes both on the field. Damon Benning, a chance to cap off this season with not just a win, but a ranked win.
Yeah, absolutely. You get a chance to exercise at least one demon that has been quite the narrative for the Nebraska and national fan base. So that's always on display. But I think for this team, KC, we won't overthink it. Maximum effort and energy and see where that gets you today.
For the Huskers, 55th all-time bowl appearance, a chance back-to-back years with a bowl victory. You have to go back to the 2008-2009 seasons. The Huskers, of course, winning the Pinstripe Bowl last year. A long ways away from the Bronx, New York, a little bit warmer here in Las Vegas. The smoke still sitting inside this indoor venue built in 2020. And a lot of red surrounds the field, an artificial surface with Las Vegas in white cursive script in either end zone. The SRS Distribution Las Vegas Bowl logo at midfield as the captains get set to approach midfield for the coin toss with the Las Vegas flair as well down to the 50-yard line. Here's Jessica Cootie with that coin toss.
Captains for Utah, Devin Dampier, Jared Cup, Lander Barton, and for the Huskers game day captains, we have Sierra Wright, Dane Key, Henry Lutovsky, and Marquise Buford Jr. Marquise Buford will be the speaking captain here today. And we have an SEC crew. The referee is Jason Autry. Let's turn things over to him.
He's umpire today. We're the Southeastern Conference. We're glad to be here for you guys. Utah, you guys are the home team. With Nebraska, you guys are the visiting team. You're going to call it. This is the coin we're going to use. This is heads. This is heads. This is tails. That's tails. Call it before we flip it here. Tails. Tails. We're going to go and let it hit the ground, if you would, please, sir. Let's go. Get his head. You're going to defer, so you'll take the ball.
All right, guys, so Utah wins the toss. They defer, so it will be the Nebraska offense on this field first here today to start the Las Vegas Bowl, guys.
Yeah, good stuff, Jess. So we'll be TJ Lateef in the offense to step on the field first here in the Las Vegas Bowl. With that, it's time now for a view from the field, brought to you by your local Channel Seed Pro. We mentioned the smoke still sitting inside Allegiant Stadium in this artificial surface. And you have the Huskers in the white tops, the scarlet pants, the white helmets with the scarlet, and on either side, the scarlet stripe down the center. Utah in the all reds today with the white numerals on the front and the back, the red helmets with the Utah U on either side. Channel Seed Pros always show up for farmers all season long with personalized insights and support to maximize performance. Learn how Channel can show